What's up, everyone? Nate here, and I'm back with another Out of the Theater review. Now, tonight I went to the early advanced screening, one whole day early, of a movie called The Substance. Now, this is directed by, I don't know how to pronounce her name. She's a French director. She directed a movie I really like called Revenge from a few years ago. So I was looking forward to this just because I liked that movie, and that's the only other movie I saw from her. Before I give you my 2 cents, please, if you would, consider subscribing to the channel and go ahead and hit the bell icon. That way you get notified when new videos drop. Also, if you could just leave me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if this is a movie that you're looking forward to. If you went to the screening, did you like it? Did you hate it? I want to know. I believe there will be 2 camps when it comes to this movie. If judging by me walking out of the theater and hearing what I heard people saying, I believe there will be 2 camps. Camp 1 will be, this movie is really gnarly. It's pretty gross, but I really liked it and was entertained by it. And the other camp will be, this movie was disgusting. What did I just watch? I hated that. I do not see a middle ground. I really don't. It is too much. Everything's too much. It's just too much for it to be like a middle of the road. Like, it was okay. I can't imagine anyone saying it was okay. I personally see this being a cult movie, something like Revenge that has like kind of a following, but wasn't like a big hit. This obviously is getting more buzz because it won the Best Screenplay Award at the Cannes Film Festival. I mean, it's getting a wide release in theaters. I don't know how much money it's going to make, but my theater was moderately full. But I do see this being something that people latch onto over time, a certain people. Let's start with the positive. Demi Moore. I love Demi Moore. I like a lot of her movies from like the 80s and 90s, especially the 90s, early 2000s. I'm a fan of Demi Moore. I think she's gorgeous. I like her as an actress. It was great to see her in a movie. This is she does some very bold things in this movie. She's 61, I believe, 61 years old. Like, there's like nudity in this movie, and she really goes for it. She really goes for it. It is a very brave performance from her. I'll just say that. She really got to do some crazy stuff. There's some real crazy makeup effects that she's under. And when she starts off kind of serious and regular, it goes places very kind of over the top at times, but she was game for it. And I thought Demi Moore was great. Margaret Qualley also as her sort of double other person. Now, if you've seen the trailer, basically the substance is this thing that makes a better version of you. You take an injection, it makes a better version, younger, more beautiful. And then there's certain rules. I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's certain rules you have to follow in order for everything to work as it's supposed to. And Margaret Qualley plays that other version of her, and she's also really good. Gorgeous in this movie. This Coralie Far something, I don't want to butcher her name. She really knows how to shoot movies in general. Like, this thing looks incredible. The whole movie looks amazing. She makes everyone in it look amazing, except for Dennis Quaid, who, by the way, he's great in this. He's like a slime ball producer guy. She makes him look absolutely disgusting and sound absolutely disgusting. So she nails everything. Everyone is the way they're supposed to be. I thought she did a great job with that. But all the acting, all the performances were really good. The makeup effects in this movie are so gross. It rivals some of the best practical effects. It was really cool to see a movie in 2024 that has so much practical makeup effects. It's really nasty. Think of like The Thing, but modern makeup. Like, it's that gross and that cool, honestly. Or like something like From Beyond. It looked like an 80s movie in that regard with the practical effects and the grotesque things they came up with. The movie's gross. It's definitely gross. It's really nasty. It's also really loud. This is probably the loudest movie I've seen in a long time. Like, my ears were ringing at one part where there's like this music blaring. So if you have sensitive hearing or anything, I don't know. I don't know if every theater is going to be this loud, but the sound design is very important. So I would imagine it is intentional that it's that loud because the sound design is gross. And there's a lot of stuff you're supposed to hear that's supposed to kind of gross you out. So I think it's on a technical level, it's fantastic. I really like this movie. I fall in the camp of, I thought this movie was weird, but it was the kind of weird that I was engrossed in. I was entertained. It's funny. It's darkly funny, obviously, but it's funny. Like, there was a lot of parts where you're supposed to laugh, and I definitely laughed. Very over the top. Lots of goo and blood and things, fluids. nasty makeup effects. I don't really have too many negatives. It's a little long. It's about 2 hours and 20 minutes. It mostly earns it, but there are a few parts that could have been trimmed a little bit, I think. That's kind of my only negative. Other than that, I thought this movie was fantastic. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. For me, 9 out of 10. However, I would not recommend this to everybody, personally. Like, people I know, there's a lot of people I would say, no, I don't think you're going to like that. I liked it. It worked for me. I thought it was really good, very entertaining, really gross. I had a good time at the theater tonight. So I'm going to give it a 9 for me. And with my 9, does not come a full recommendation to everybody. Look at the trailer. If it looks like something you would like, maybe check it out. Just know it's pretty gross. I will be back next week with another Out of the Theater review. I don't even know what comes out next week, but whatever it is, I'm going to see it and I'm going to let you know my thoughts on it. Until then, take it easy.